I got a tip for you folks. Should probably do. I gotta do your aspirin first. That's all. I'll do the aspirin first. So, can anybody figure out what the thumbnail is about today? I don't think anybody's going to figure it out. I'm coming up with the good ones now. No, I don't have an idea for you. I don't know how you get an idea out of that one. Seriously, think about it. What's the thumbnail? No, I'm cleaning ears. Okay, that's what Q-tips are for. Is for cleaning ears, but it ain't. That isn't the drift. So when you really hate something, okay, and you procrastinate, I'll give you a tip. Don't procrastinate because it's 3 o'clock and I haven't got anything done. So there's my tip of the day. Just do it. Which is going to happen here. I'm going to do I'm doing the Q-tip challenge. I'm going to go down to the barn. I'm going to go down to the duck pen and clean out. I'm going to go down to the duck pen, catch the duck with the bloody eye, bring her back up here while you're waiting for me, and finish off this stream, go clean the barn, do my duck chores, and then I'm going to go and do my taxes. So I'm going to probably be doing taxes till like really late. You know what, you want to hear something funny? I had a friend of mine today contact me, like, I haven't talked to them. It's over a year. I haven't talked to them in over a year. And out of the blue, the old Skype rang up, And I just walked in from doing egg recon, and I was like, "What's that noise?" Because nobody has my Skype address. Only a very select few people have it. I hear this noise, and I'm like, I haven't heard that noise. Oh, that's Skype? So I look at my laptop, and yep, it was going off. So I was all dressed up, duck poop on my feet and everything, ran in, hit the button, and I said, I'll be right back. I got to take off my Borg suit because I was all Borged up, with the camera and that. And so then we're chatting away. And then he goes, I gotta go take the kids to church. Because I was talking to him, and he's all sitting there with his shirt off and, drinking coffee. And I'm thinking, it's Monday morning. Don't you gotta work? And I never say anything because, he's independent. He works his own schedule. And I just thought he was taking the day off, eh? And then when he said, I gotta go take the kids to church. And I was like, it's freaking Sunday. I thought it was Monday. Like, seriously, thought it was Monday. I had no idea, folks, that it was Sunday. Like, I had no idea. All right, here we go. Okay, we're going to do the deal. Forget the bath. Relax. When I came into the garage, the first time, both of them were standing up. Okay, so whatever egg count was this morning, add 2 to it. We've got 2 more. Yeah, so I'm like in total shock that it's Sunday. Total shock. I technically gained the day today. Go on. I honestly thought it was Monday. It was like, I really did. So instead of applying myself, because of this newfound wealth of an extra day, I blew it procrastinating, doing stuff that was like not important, but I don't know, maybe I was just because I was tired, just needed a break from everything. And so now I'm going to go upstairs and scramble and do my taxes. So I'll start the taxes. I won't get them done today. But I don't believe it. I can't. Seriously, folks, I would have bet my life on it this morning. I just don't believe it, actually. So remember I told you during egg recon this morning that I sent that email off with all the evidence and proof, evidence, collaboration of our credibility. I sent the credibility email off this morning to them this morning, and the YouTube guy at the creator support, he emailed me back when I got back in. He emailed me back. There was an email there that he said, thanks for sending the links. He goes, this really helps. So he said to me that he's making sure that the email I sent with all the links to what we do here on the channel is going to get sent to the person who's going to look at this. For the life of me, folks, I'm telling you, the email I sent, if they continue, if they don't do so, if they don't reverse what they've done after the email, they're heartless. That's all I can say. They're heartless. You know? If they don't reverse what they've done after reading the email and looking at all the links, because all the links are legit. They're not even my links. They go to other places from other people who we have helped. And if they don't, if they don't look at it, you know, they're not even human. They're not even human. That's basically what I would think. I would say if this doesn't work, folks, they're not even human. That YouTube is not ran by humans. If it doesn't get reversed after that email with all the evidence of everything we've done here to help people, because that's all I do here. You know, we all know this is what we do here. We just help people. That's what the show is about. It's about helping less fortunate people. And if it does, if I am like, I will be shocked. I will be floored. I will be devastated that basically they're robots if it doesn't get undone. That's all I could. I can't even imagine. I don't care if you were even a judge and you broke a law and you looked at what you're doing. He'd be like, well, you know, you did break the law, but you know, putting someone like you in jail, and that means all of this would stop, all this good stuff. Well, you know, how about we just do a suspended sentence, time served? You know what I mean? Like, you're still guilty, you know, but time served, suspended sentence. You follow me? Like that, because there's no way you could say, off with his head, and everybody else. Well, then again, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, because remember when the health inspector, I told you that she stood there and all those people out in the food bank were like looking for eggs, and she was standing there going, for their own good, they got to be hungry, because they can't have these because these eggs aren't inspected. Which it turned out they didn't need to be inspected because they're duck eggs, but she didn't know that. But she was willing to say, nope, you're going hungry for your own good. So you got to be careful on getting your hopes up. Okay, so I'm gonna go and empty these out, the beds out, and then I'm gonna go catch that little girl in the pen with the bloody eye, and I'm gonna bring her back here. Well, first I gotta bring these back and set them up, because I need a place to put her. Well, I can put her in her bath, actually. That's what I gotta do, put her back. Okay, I'm gonna take these out. I'll be right back. I'm doing this backwards today. That's why I'm all screwed up. easy. So I gotta put my glasses on because this is really weird, folks. I don't know if it's an infection that I didn't. She's really calm, eh? As soon as I picked her up, she calmed right down. So I don't know if it's an infection that's gotten really bad, and I never noticed it till today. Okay, turn your head. Let's show everybody what you're like, little duck. Okay, you're really calm, eh? Okay. Look at that. That looks sore, eh? That's a sore little eye. Okay? Isn't it? But she's calm. She might have got hurt from mating. Who knows? But we'll make her better. But didn't I tell you folks yesterday? Do you remember I told you? I said every time ducks leave the hospital, there's always a duck that comes back. We always get a new patient. Like I'm freaking psychic, man. You know? It's like we just got rid of ducks, and then we get a new one. Right? Poor little duck. Okay, we're going to give her a bath. Calm down. I'm going to let her do her thing here. I'm going to go and clean out the beds and get back here. So I'll do a little zoom in here so you got a little more closer view of her. And I'll be right back. You'll hear me come back in, but you're not going to see me now because I got it zoomed in. I'll be right back. yourself up there? Oh, yeah, yeah. You know what to do with the water. I think her eye got hurt, folks. Mating. I think it did. It might have been banged into something. It's definitely an injury. It's an injury. It's not an infection. Because I can see the blood around the outside edges now that it's gotten wet. She certainly knows what to do in the water, right? She's not wasting any of this precious saw time. And she keeps scratching her eye. Do you notice she keeps scratching it? It's probably irritating her. Another cute little duck. We got to save the cute little ducks. I gotta go for feed this week. Oh. I know, little girl. We'll make you better. I bet you'll be back 3-4 days. Tops. You'll be back. Wet stuff, it stinks if you don't clean it up. Talking to myself here, sort of out loud and not out loud. I'm narrating inside my head. I notice that even when I'm not streaming, folks, you know what I've gotten in the habit? Is narrating my life to myself. It's bad. Sometimes I wonder, am I going crazy? You know, like some people talk to themselves, but like I'm talking to myself like I'm explaining it to other people. Oh, duck, your eye looks terrible. Poor little baby. little duck. I'll let you soak a little longer there, ducks. I did the medicine. Yeah, I did. I lost. I didn't really. I forgot. I did the aspirin. Alright. Alright, relax, ducks, relax, holy mackerel, get upset. Here, clean yourself up. I'll have a quick chat with the duck family here, because after this, folks, I'm going to be gone because I'm going down to the barn. I'm not turning any streams on. You can watch me in the cameras down there if you want. I'm going to do a quick cleaning, do some duck chores, fill the feeders up, and then I've got to, like I said, I got to follow my own tip today. I got to stop procrastinating. I got to go upstairs and sort and start the paperwork. Now that I've blown the equity of gaining a day in my week, I can't believe that I got this good news that I had an extra day, and then I wasted it. Well, but you know, I'm quite proud of myself, folks. You know, with all this stress that has been going on, I haven't drank a drop of alcohol. Which normally, you know, when you're all stressed out like this, you know, you like to drown your sorrow in booze, you know. Yeah, there was some cute videos. Colby and Connor selling eggs. That was a cute one. I always liked that one. There's a lot of 3,800 videos, you know? Like, no, I don't think they should remove the thumbs down. No, I don't agree with that. I hate the fact that, I used to like the fact that you could thumbs down comments, and then you could see, you know, when people would do comments, and it would say like, you know, 30 thumbs up and 900 thumbs down on a comment. I like that, because then it would show that that person was like wrong. But now with the thumbs down, it doesn't even take. Doug, are you close? People want to see you. Doug? Doug? Well, there's no Doug, but there's more, I can go show you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you something. There's more fox tracks. Here, I got to switch networks to walk outside. So the stream's going to go down for a second. Oh, there's the dog. Oh, Doug. There he is. There's the dog. But I got to show you the fox tracks. So the stream's going to go down for a second. Okay, we're back. Oh, try to. Yeah, Mr. Fox was here again. Doug's running around thinking we're going for a rip. Yeah, little tiny fox tracks. Okay, where's the camera? So I can't see the screen here. All right. The little tracks right there. See that? Okay, where's my finger? Right there. See that? See the little tiny footprints? They're close together. That's the fox. He was back here again. Yeah, Doug, we're excited too. I know. Look at that, eh? Little tiny. So there's another one. There's another fox there, and he seems to be coming. He's coming out of there because he used to the fox. The trail heads over there. It heads over that direction, over there. Yeah, raccoon. Okay, stream's gonna go down. We gotta switch networks. Come on, Doug. All right, we're fogged up. That's how cold it is out there, folks. The camera, my glasses, I can't see anything here. Yeah. She's fog fest. That's cold out there. Whoa, man, that north wind is nasty. Once she warms up, the camera will defog. It'll be slow. It was pretty good wind noise, eh? That's a north wind. It's 0 degrees outside, so with that north wind, I bet you it's like -10, -12. I'm wearing the wrong jacket, like if I was walking around outside doing stuff. Okay, so now I can see. Yeah. I gotta give this away. My screen is covered in duck splashes. All right. So, review what I said outside. Okay, fox tracks. It's coming from behind the garage instead of down the driveway. Magoon's still frozen solid. It's cold. There's a wind. The water's still flowing. And the water's really clear. Crystal clear water. So it's going to be really interesting. Okay, River, stop repeating yourself. It annoys the crap out of me when you do that. The water's totally clear. like I can't wait to see when the ice is gone and how we're gonna be able to see all over the what you call it, the pen. It's flowing crazy. I can't wait to see the Magoon. It's going to be awesome to see how clear it is. You know? So, it's a shame that there's not going to be 1,000 ducks on it this year. That sucks. But, anyways. It actually cleared up last fall. You know? It was clear last fall. Totally clear. But when we had the meltdown this winter and it got really muddy, it got mucky from the runoff around. So I got to throw a whole bunch of, what you call it, grass seed around so it'll stop the runoff to make it, what you call, mucky. So, and I got a bag upstairs. I got an 80-pound bag of grass seed I bought last fall, but it was too late to throw it down, so it's all upstairs. No. Okay, so I'm gonna give this duck eye drops on her hurt eye. Camera's fogging up again. That's how cold it got outside. So. No, they won't eat the grass seed because it'll be mud. So the Doug, the like basically May the 1st. So May the 1st, first week of May, something around there. That it's going to be, well, as soon as it warms up enough that you can throw the grass seed down and then it won't rot, but it can germinate. So I think the way the weather's going right now, because like right now it's supposed to be, you know, technically, normally it's 9 degrees right now during the day and 1 degree at night, but right now it's 0 degrees during the day with a nasty wind and minus 13 at night. So it's like we gotta wait for the weather. But the grass seed's fast. It'll like, spring and fall is the best time to put the grass seed down. So it'll be really, really fast. So, like really fast. You will be shocked what it looks like in July. So, you'll be shocked. Like, it's gonna look good. Unfortunately, things have changed. No. Because, well, stuff happens, you know? Like, he'll never stop the ducks from drilling in the mud. So, well. I got my head up. I'm trying hard, Jennifer. You would not believe the time I'm putting into this. Like, River, you're going to burn your steak if you're here in chat. You know that, eh? It's going to get a charred mess. I'm putting a lot of effort. It's really distracting me. Like, really distracting me. It's like a total... It's like... It's productive because I'm trying to save my ass, okay? This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save my ass. But it's like it's not a job that I'm counting on doing. I count on doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a list of jobs that, like, I have a list of things I want to do. This was not on the list. So everything else is on hold. That's productive. That to grow, and I'm just basically I'm trying to do a resurrection. That's what it is, okay? Instead of growth, because we've been executed. So I'm working on the resurrection to salvage what we have, or what I should say, to salvage what we had. It's past tense, man. Because right now we have nothing. It's gone. So like, anyways, it's I guess. Well, no, we're not even bleeding anymore, Jennifer. The blood's long gone. She's dead. So we're literally it's a Hail Mary, and let's slide the big rock out from the opening and see if the body's still in there. You know what I mean? Like, did he get up? It's like, or can't we get him up? Claire, boom. It's like, but it's just, it takes so much time, because when you're dealing with these people, your emails have to be to the point, and they have to, you can't, there's I get emails from people, okay? And I'll tell you right now, if you want to send me an email, get all your thoughts together and send one email. Send in 5, I don't usually read the last 4. Just to let you know, because I get a lot of emails. So it's like, I get people who send me multiple emails, and it's like, it's a trail, and I don't follow the trail. I just don't have the time, because there are so many. You folks have no idea how many emails I get, and I try to communicate with everybody, because I think it's disrespectful not to reply to emails. So, just a word of advice: if you're going to send one, get all your thoughts into one. Because 99% of the time I read the whole email. I might only answer one question in the email, because that's the way customer support is here. But when you're sending an email to these people, like, you got to make sure that it's, if you send too many emails to them, they don't read them, And if you send them one big email, you got to break it up into point form, and you got to do lots of paragraph breaks by subject matter, so you don't run in, because if they go into the paragraph, and the subject is whatever the subject A, you can't dribble into subject B at the end of that paragraph. You got to start a new paragraph for subject B, so that way everything's point form, so that their attention span, okay, point A, yeah, I got that. Point B, yeah, because if you mix point A and B, or B and C together, they miss it. Like, never put 2 questions in the same paragraph. Learn that one. They don't answer either question. You're much better chance of getting the answer if you do, the question 1 per paragraph. This is what I've learned. So. But it's hard. It takes time, to do that. Exactly. They don't want to read a saga. It's more like they don't want to read drama. They don't want drama. This is business to them. It's a screwed up business the way they run it, but it's business to them. So you got to make it like, it's like going to court, when you're dealing with the judge. I learned this years ago with lawyers, and it's like boom, boom, boom. It's black and white law. And there's no gray area. It's just boom, boom, boom. And so to craft this, it's like a defense. That's what it's like. It's like a defense. It's like preparing a defense to go to court, and you got to draft up your defense and proofread it, make sure it makes sense, and rewrites and add-ins and deletes and group it together, like my evidence on what we do here. I had to group it together so they could see what each section was and what it pertained to, and because a lot of people will just send you a whole bunch of links. They'll just list a whole bunch of links. Well, I'm not going to click on every link to find out what it is. So you've got to you got to give the link subject information, what this link's about, in a very short 200 character explanation. This is what this link is. This is what this link is. This is what this link is. You know? So that's what you got to do. And then you submit it. And then, but it's really nice. It's really nice, folks. It was very rewarding when I came back from Egg Recon and there was a reply that they thanked me for the information and that it was definitely going to be forwarded to the person who was going to do the next review. So that was good. So now we just sit and wait. Oh, water's boiling. Hang on. Okay, Greg, I'll put you in the bathtub. I see you're getting antsy here. Stop. I'm gonna go outside in the cold and it's wet. All right, girl, you're next. All right. You are gonna do with your gloves on because I need to do medicine. Let's get the medicine ready. Oh man, my pant legs are all wet, and I gotta go outside and do duck chores in the wind. Oh, and I got no long underwear on. It's gonna be really, really comfortable. Get the meds ready because the girl needs eye drops. All right, little duck. Yeah, you got me wet too, eh? Thank you. Man, today I'm not doing good, folks. I'm soaked now. I probably should have done this after I did my chores outside. Your poor little eye, duck. You got my glasses all wet and I can't see. Of course, eh? She turns her head. Doug wants to see. He sees the poor little duck. Doug? What is this, Doug? Here's a little duck, eh? You don't like me holding ducks, do you? This girl's been had a lot of sex. The back of her neck's all torn to crap. I think it's an injury. So, hey duck, don't scratch my hand, okay? I don't need to be scratched. Here, let's do this. Here, give me this towel. I'll put this around here. It's just a little towel, but it'll help me hold you. There. Okay. All right, we got her in the towel. There. This is like a wrap, a duck wrap, right? Yeah, her eye is really. Try to get the camera out here. So she's got the foam in her eye. Okay. Oh. That's what it looks like. So we get the eye drops. Oh, I got lots of eye drops. So you're going to cooperate, Doug? No, yeah, I should probably put you in the... Here, I'll do this. I got to hold your hand. Hang on, little duck. Let me see your head. Oh, duck. Sorry, you didn't see that. I didn't turn it around, the camera. I only got two hands, you know, it's just me. I gotta show you this. Okay. Oh, hang on here, I'm having problems. Bear with me. Dog, you're jealous, aren't you? He's He doesn't like me touching ducks. All right, I'm gonna go because I gotta go. It's 10 to 4. Unbelievable. You know, so the tip of the day, folks, don't procrastinate. Even when you find out that you scored an extra day, okay? Like, don't. It's sort of like, when you find out, oh, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't need to rush to get that done. I'll be home in time. No, rush to get it done so you can be home on time. So, I don't believe it that I didn't. I'm so upset at myself, folks. I can't believe it. Like, it's 8 minutes to 4. By the time I get all my duck chores done, it's going to be 10 to 5. I dropped the ball today. Just casternate? That's the tip of the day here, to killing. You're going to have to watch the stream over again, and you'll get the tip of the day. I've got a hunch it's not going to happen. I just got a hunch. Because I found out that I had an extra day today, I think I might blow today off. I'm thinking it's a good chance that might happen. Like, I can't believe I gained a day and wasted it. All right, it's going to be JT. It's going to be, I'm going to be moving. Procrastinate now, Kelly? Now's the time to screw around, eh? Yeah, well, see, the thing is, tomorrow, I have to. Like, I can't even, like tomorrow, folks, I can't even I can't even really, because today, what I did today, or what I should say, what I didn't do today is tomorrow I can't even do, no egg recon, no nothing, just get up, do my thing, and then go right at it, because I have to have it done to email tomorrow, because there's other people in front of me at the accountant's office and in the line to get done. And if I want to make sure I'm done, because in Canada, if you don't file in time, there's a penalty. And I don't want to be assessed a penalty. You know what I mean? Well, and the government loves penalties. Participation procrastination trophies? I should, eh? I should. I won today. I won one. Can't believe it. I was so happy when I found out today was Sunday. My buddy said, oh, you got to take the kids to church. I was like, what? I was like, right on. And then I proceeded to screw the whole day over. Because there was no sense of urgency anymore. Seriously, folks, I did the 8 recon. I got it done. And I was like, and then I heard the Skype going off, and I came in the house, and I was like, I got a focus mat. I got a job today. I washed the eggs. I had it all. Everything was, it was like, but then it all went out the window when my buddy told me he was taking his kids to the church. You can't do that in Canada. You can't do well, you can do this. You can file like a bogus return and then do a revision, which I've had to do that in business before, where you just file anything just to get something on the books with the government, and then you get your accountant to do a revision. But now, that costs money. That's like about a $500 touch to do a procrastination filing, as we could call it. If you just file on time, before the deadline, then you just pay once, and then you don't get nailed. Oh, that's the deal. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna drain these pools, wash them out, and then I'm going down to the barn to clean the barn. You can watch me. You know. Yeah, sitting at the computer is bad for you, Anita. I Especially, you know what? You know what's even worse than sitting by a computer, folks? Is sitting by a computer stressed. Like, I don't mind sitting at a computer. I'm doing a pretty good job of sitting at a computer if you're relaxed. But if you're stressed, everything goes out the window then. And I think I could say that I got a little bit of stress right now. Just a touch, you know? Oh. Somebody had a really good idea in the comments today, though, on one of my videos from yesterday. They had a really good comment. They told me I should just go get a job and stop begging for money to feed the homeless. I thought that was constructive. Well, it was actually the real comment was, I hope your channel stays deleted, and you can go get a job and stop begging money for the homeless. I was like, oh my god. It's like I chuckled before I hit the block button. It was like, oh man, you know what? People are unbelievable. You know, they really are. I just no, it wasn't Tommy. It was somebody else. See, the problem is there was we can't. Well, we can't export from a channel that's been deleted, but there was no way even to export all the blocked people from the other channel to this channel. So like we're starting new, you know. So everybody that we've blocked over the last year, which we've blocked a lot of people in the last year, they all have free reign on us, you know. So they and I don't understand because I clicked on the person's ID and they were subscribed to me, and I'm like, why are you subscribed to something you don't like? Can you figure that one out, please? Can anybody give me any insight into that? Like, if you leave a comment on a channel, I hope they keep your channel shut down. Get a job and stop begging money for the homeless. You know? Then you click on their channel and you click on their subscriptions and there I am. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm telling you, folks, because I do that before I block people to see, you know, because you can always tell how long they've been a subscriber. Because if you click on their subscribe feeds, and I'll show you some information with this. If you click on their subscribe feeds, if I'm right at the end of the subscribe feed, it means they've been subscribed to me for a long time. But if I'm at the top of, like, right at the beginning of their subscribe feed, it means they just subbed to me, okay? So, like, I always click on to make sure, you know, that I'm not, you know, blocking, you know, a long-term fan that's just having a bad day, okay? Because I do have a little bit of, you know, leeway. But, like, they're right. My name was, like, the second one in. Like, he had just subbed to me 2 channels before. And I'm like, why are you subbed to me if you want me gone? Like, I can't figure that out. I can't. I don't understand the human psyche on that level to be able to, you know, to give an opinion on it, you know? They want notifications to know so they can jump right on the thumbs down action. You think that's what it is? Maybe it is. Maybe they just want to be part of the notification squad for the thumbs down action. You know? That could be it. You might be onto something there. Because, you know, misery loves company, and that's what they just want to do. They want to make sure they don't miss an opportunity to inflict misery. You know? Imagine living your... Just imagine if that's what your life was like. Like, can you even... I can't even get my head around that, folks. Like there's lots of YouTube channels that I don't like, okay? And the last thing I want to do is be notified that they've uploaded stuff. You know, like, I don't understand that. It is exhausting, JT. Exactly. Like, it's like, well, you know, River, I got time on my hands lots of time too, just to waste. Like today, I had time to waste on the internet and time to waste on the computer because, like, I procrastinated today, and because I had scored an extra day in my life, and it was sort of like turning the clocks back. in the fall, you know, and you're getting that extra hour, so you stay up later, and then you wonder why you're really tired the next morning. But anyways, it's like I would never think of subscribing to a channel that I don't like I don't understand. Like I don't want to see your channel. I don't want it appearing on the right hand side on the recommended. Okay, because I don't know. Don't clutter my recommended with that stuff. You know, like today, and I'm going to have to suffer on this because I'm going to have to do the old not interested on a bunch of recommendations coming up, because today I had to go through and get some links, because I did a little bit of work on channels, because remember I told you I'm going to be doing a video and we're going to be trying to get rally YouTuber support for the petition on changing YouTube's appeal system, because I am doing that. I am working on that. I am going to, I got at least something good's going to come out of this. So I was clicking on big channels, okay? And here's something that I noticed, folks. And I just realized there's no ducks in this stream, and people, you know, it's either ducks or the dogs. You really don't want to look at me all the time. But here's something that I saw today that was common among the big channels. Because unfortunately, when you click on a big channel, you know, there always the video comes up, and you know, and you got to put up with a certain amount of their video while you copy and paste their link. You know what the topic on these big channels seems to be all the time? And it just shows you how shallow they are, and how shallow their content is, actually. It seems to always focus on their possessions, and showing their possessions, or working on their possessions, or something to do with their. I was like, you know, something. It's always about. It's about their house. It's about their goods. You know, like it's like there's no substance. There's no story. There's no cause. You know. And that seems to be a common denominator on the big channels. You know? Like, but you know what it is? It's like they're making all this money. They're boasting. Yes, they're boasting. But it's like people want to watch this stuff. You know? And I like... It's all fluff. That's it. It's JT. It's all fluff. But it's like, unless people are dreaming that they wish their house looked like that, and they wish that, you know, they had that exercise room, and they wish they had that Lamborghini, and you know, they wish they had, you know, that they're always opening boxes of power tools, and you know that they're always getting, you know, like these people that they get so much stuff mailed to them, that fans spend hundreds of dollars mailing stuff to them, and you know, like, well, I'll tell you for a fact that this shit just gets thrown out. They don't use it, you know. Validation, yeah, I think you're right, James. Narcissists, that's what they are, you know. Like, that's what it is. Like, oh, playing the homesteader thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I did the homesteading thing at the beginning, but I didn't play the homesteading thing. Actually, my story was I started growing food because I was losing my business, and it was going down the tubes. And I knew that if I didn't grow food, I wouldn't be eating. So my situation, that's another thing about the losing all those videos, because my 2011 garden series, I didn't do that because I wanted to show people how to grow food. I had to grow food because I had no money. Because my dogs that year were vegans for almost 2 months because I couldn't afford to buy dog food. And I fed them roasted beetroot, lot of red dog poop around the yard. a lot of red dog poop that year. It was like when dogs eat beetroot, everything's red. Pea red, poop red, everything was red. A lot of roasted parsnip tops. I used to clean the parsnips, and that's what they got. I used to cook pails of parsnips up, roasting pans, and that's what I fed the dogs because we had no money to buy food. And I was so right because my life totally hand grenaded at the end of 2011. That was the beginning of the end, and then the lawsuit started the following year, and that was the final nail in my coffin with the town. And then 2013, I lost it all. But you know, it was like that's why I got into it. It wasn't to be a fake homesteader, you know. And it was, but a lot of people play that homesteader thing, you know. So, but I just noticed that today. It was all about, stuff, opening up exercise equipment. Oh, and then saying the wife has wanted this. And it's like, no, you wanted it, and then, oh, don't tell the wife I bought this. You're shooting a video that you're putting on the internet on your YouTube channel as if your wife isn't going to know you bought this. Like, what is, like I couldn't even sit here, don't let, I don't have a wife, but don't let the wife know I bought this. Like, what? It's so phony and fake, and they stand there and try to be real. You know what I mean? No, Inga, I'm not saying names, Inga. But I'm just saying, it's like there's so many YouTubers do this, like, and it's not just that one, Inga. There's lots of, I ran across a couple, and it's like, don't tell the wife. It's like, why are you being fake? Just be yourself. Look what I bought, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But that's what people seem to want to watch. They want to watch, the rich and famous. It's like when I watch big YouTubers and they do Twitch. I've seen some big YouTubers on Twitch, right? And they're making money. It ain't coming out of their bank account. You know what I mean? Like, Twitch is a website. I'm on Twitch, Mindy. The link's below the stream. Twitch.tv. The ducks are there, but we don't get big tips. No one's throwing $20,000 worth of Twitch tips. The theme of the show today, folks, tips. Okay. I can't take tips because I'm not worthy of being monetized on YouTube. I don't have that option. But I can't even take tips on Twitch because I'm not even monetized over there. I'm tipless. That's the name. That's the name of the show here today. We're tipless, but you gotta wonder, like it's anyways. That's what I had a little bit. I wasted a little bit of time doing that today, looking at that, and it was like you can't help yourself. I just couldn't help myself because I was just I was amazed at the fluff. And this is what people, no, Twitch is, the ducks is there, Vista. No. Twitch is on, has a ducks, twitch.tv/50 ducks in a hot tub. Just type it into your address bar. You'll get the ducks. I have no idea how many people send me emails telling me that I should be on Twitch. You have no idea. It's unbelievable the amount of people that tell me that I should be on Twitch. I was like, okay. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Oh. Yeah, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But it's so funny because today's psyche or today's society, it seems that the poor willingly throw their money at the rich. I think that's a recent phenomenon. Like I don't think that like, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but I don't remember, in my, like, I don't remember in the 70s and 80s willingly throwing money at the rich. I can't think of anything other, like, buying concert tickets, but you didn't go to a concert and throw money at the stage, like, it's a very recent phenomenon. I think it is, Vista. You know, becoming sheep. No, they're already sheep. They've been fleeced a couple times too. Sheared, I mean, sheared. They've been sheared. Um, I think you're right. You know. Well, I'm sorry the ducks move. Can't help that. So I'm gonna go do my chores because I'm not gonna be doing taxes today. I know now because I gained that extra day. I'm losing it now. So I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I wasted a day. Anyways, well, I didn't really waste a day. Oh, I've got Philip DeFranco on my list. We're gonna barrage his channel and his Twitter account. So I'm gonna do that. No, there's not plenty of day left, River. You're sitting in an office. Once I get in that office, it's gonna be like a 9-hour stretch, non-stop. So I don't really want to start a 9-hour stretch at 5 o'clock at night because I'd like to have supper tonight, there, River. But you can keep cracking that whip if you want. Well, wait till I get don't like I said the other day, folks. Just conserve your energy. Wait for me to come up with the proper ammunition, because when we unleash the duck hounds on them, they're gonna have to look at it. But I want to come up with, like, I've got notes. I've been taking notes and of what I want to have in the video about, because I really want to stress, because yesterday I brought up a lot of good points in the stream about what live streaming is changing and how and that they got to be careful. And I want to make sure I get all these points the last 2 days that I've been bringing up in the streams into one concise, to the point video. And I want to, get everybody's help to spread the word so that we can attack this, because, what really has to, I hope I don't, I don't have false hope right now, but I feel after this morning's email, there's a really good chance we're going to get reinstated. But I'm not going to, because I got reinstated, sit back on my ass and do nothing. I'm going to turn this experience into something positive. So, one, that it doesn't happen to me again, but two, that it maybe gets the ball rolling so it doesn't happen to other people. Because I'm shocked how hard it is to fix the situation. So it shouldn't be this hard. And there's no reason to make, if I wasn't like mentally strong and lack of a term, got my shit together. Okay, I'm doing a lot of swearing, I'm sorry, Kurt, but this is what the situation calls for. So another way I can explain it is this could cripple a person. It would be debilitating. It could destroy a person if he weren't strong. Like, I know some big YouTubers that are not strong, that if this happened to them, it would destroy them. Don't worry, Mindy. You're going to be invited to the club to pound the war drums on this crusade, because it is a crusade. So, but Jennifer, yeah, you could have survived these setbacks. You'd be surprised the strength that you can muster up when you have to. It's a test. But I lost my business, and I wasn't this strong. And I just lost my business by the delete switch. This was actually more brutal, because at least with my business, it was a gradual thing. It was from 2011 to 2013. I started my garden, and then it was it was a death spiral to the end. But this was like, boom, overnight it's over, And that's even more, like my friend today that called me, who I haven't talked to in like over a year, he was blown away, because he works in high finance, and he works with big companies, big investors and that, and he was just blown away by what happened. He says that's just like, he said that he couldn't even put words to it from a business point of view to have a company do that to you. It's like they legally shouldn't be allowed to do that, because that's my product and they deleted it. Like I think, honestly, folks, I think that if they're going to do things like this, like if they're going to shut you down, they should lock your channel and make all your videos private. That would be so, like, if I just lost everything, like got locked down, but everything was there locked private, and then you go into the appeal process, that is so much less stressful, because you can see, everything's still there, and it's just a matter of getting the on switch put back on. But like right now, like I'm not kidding you, my avatar, it's light gray now. Like they're fading me out. Like the first day it said suspended, the second day it was faded out, and it's like it's less and less. And sometimes when I go into my browser, I don't even have the option of seeing my faded out suspended account. So, well, they're actually owned by Alphabet, Mindy, and Alphabet's publicly traded. So, anyways, the user agreement might say that they own your content after they get their hands on it, but there's a moral obligation to not destroy it. Like, it's a psychological. No, but then, Jennifer, they don't want you fighting hard to get it back. They, honestly, I believe if YouTube deleted you, imagine the resources imagine the resources they could save if nobody fought. They wouldn't have to have an appeals department. They wouldn't have to have all these people watching, and re-looking at things and reviewing things. That'd be a whole department. Get rid of those people, Like, well, I think, the reason it doesn't, that's why, when they turn the switch back on, that they can turn the channel back on, and then it becomes right back, and everything comes back. I think by law, they can't actually physically delete it off their servers, because if you did sue them, and you got a court order to get access to that information, they can't say it's not there. So, okay, folks. Honestly, I gotta go because it's now 20 after 4. I still haven't done my chores. So. As far as security, folks, mark my words. I'm telling you, we're going to see a copycat. Well, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to go down the rabbit hole before I say goodbye. There's over 2 million toddlers under 2 years old on antidepressants in the U.S. They say there's 50% of the population is on antidepressants. School shooters, they never talk about the drugs they're on, okay? I personally know YouTubers that they admit, I've watched their show where they admit that they're on antidepressants, okay? And they're not right. They've got anxiety, they've got all kinds of problems, and they got millions of followers. And they share their anxiety and their depression and all that kind of stuff. There's shows out there on YouTube just like that, eh? And you look at them, and they got like 2 million subs, and they're like, whoa, man, I'm thinking like, all those 2 million, they got problems too. So there's 2 million people watching a guy that's depressed on antidepressants. Like, personally, I have no urge to watch a YouTuber that's, on antidepressants and depressed. Would you want to watch a show like that? Well, unless you want to join the club. But, so he's got 2 million subs. So, like, what happens if they cut him off? Okay, let's say they cut that guy off. I'm not going to say who he is, but they cut him off. He's got like 3 million subs. They cut him off. he's not mentally stable, he snaps, or what if one of his, out of his 3 million fans, which they're a good majority of them, probably all of them are on antidepressants, and all of a sudden they've lost access, you know, to their favorite YouTuber because he got a strike and he got shut down, and you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, out of those 3 million, who says that one goes, well, hey, that shooting on YouTube, because of that lady that went nuts, I'm going to do what she did. You know? And like, this is the thing, is like, and this is where, and especially this live streaming thing, because now like YouTube is pushing live streaming, and big YouTubers are doing more and more live streaming, you know, where they're doing shows once a week, twice a week. They're not doing like what I do, you know, all the time. And the fans are going from a video, you know, interaction in the comments, and they're, you know, they love the show, they love the person, and when they start watching live streams, they start getting invested in the individual. And if that individual lost that ability to connect with their fans, and they're not mentally stable, that's like the numbers go way up on when that things can go wrong. You know what I mean? You're not dealing with just one YouTuber anymore. You're dealing with millions of people that are mad because they took the show away. You know what I mean? Like, think this. This has happened before, where, you know, in Hollywood, when they've canceled shows and fans snap because they cancel shows. You know? So, and this generation right now that's out there, they don't understand the consequences to their actions, because they've grown up with, you know, they've grown up, well, violent video games that just killing people is you know, how many points can I get, you know? So, anyways. Actually, you know what? You know what, Sue? The ducks were my antidepressants. Because in 2013, remember I told you in 2011, I started my garden because I was losing everything and my life was going down the tubes and I had no money. In 2012, 2013, it happened. And when 2013 came and the lawsuit was finally wrapped up, and but I won, but I lost everything. And then I was losing the business. It was going down the tubes. I knew that was happening in August, that I was actually losing my location and everything was going, everything was going to be, the rug was literally going to be pulled out from underneath me. When I got those 171 ducklings on July the 10th, 2013, they were my antidepressants. And they got me through a very, very dark time. And all that memory's gone. That day that I drove to pick the ducklings up in the cube van, 171. It was only supposed to be 125. We could, you know, but they gave us all those fries, gave us all those free ducklings, and that was that changed my life that day. You know, so that changed my life. Anyways, that's the deal, folks. The ducks were my, they're right now. Like, I'm gonna go down to the barn. I'm a little bit right now choked up, and I'll go down to the pen, like I'm gonna go right now, and just being around the ducks, because they're so goofy, cheers me up. You know, and I can understand why people watch the ducks, because, you know, you don't get to experience what I get to experience, because I'm like right with them, right beside them, and they're freaking and peeking and they're quacking. But you get to see it, and you get to see me interact with them, and they're a drug. They're a happy drug, you know. So they cheer me up every day. So I can understand how they cheer everybody else up, you know, because they are a neat animal, you know. They are. They I wouldn't call a sentinel being like PETA does, but they're a good, you know, they've got personality, you know. So, and they taste amazing when they're roasted. Oh man, it's like, whew, can't beat roasted duck. All right, have a good night, everyone. I love you all, and if you want to watch me clean, I'm going to the barn right now.